It's what, the 18th of April? It's 30 degrees Fahrenheit and snowing here in Michigan. Um, Remember the last two videos was good, not good, part one and two. The only reason I'm going to a three is I forgot 7 verses. I did 5 dozen verses in a 50-something minute video. And now I got 7 verses that I remembered about after I clicked off that part two to the end. So I'm an atheist who reads the King James Version Bible. Why do you read it so much? You might as well believe in it. Damn, you're a Christian because you don't read it. I'm an atheist who's got a photographic memory, a photographic mind, reads it and uses it as a weapon against itself. So my disclaimer is, I do not endorse this book or advocate the use of words of this book. I'm an atheist. I use this book as a weapon against itself. It's all evil. It's all lies. I'm capital N-O-T. I'm not a pastor. I'm an activist against this evil, sickle book. Now, the forgotten verses were. I remember the last two. I was going, oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. Na, 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 na. Well, let's go to 41:19 of Isaiah. Well, this would actually make it 8 verses then. I will plant in the wilderness the cedar, the shittah tree, the myrtle, and the oil tree. I will set it in the desert, the fir tree and the pine and the box tree together, that they may see and know and consider and understand together that the hand of the Lord has done this. He made the trees, but he hates the trees. He hates the trees. I did in the last two videos. We think Christ died on tree, Galatians 3:13. Okay, to get on to the forgotten verses, I forgot 7 verses last video. I thought I did it 100% complete, but I might have did 90% on that part too. I wanted to complete it. So we're going to go with Deuteronomy 19:4-6. These verses are going to open up a can of worms, though, because I got a whole video series just on these ones. I'm going to read Deuteronomy 19:4-6. And this is the case of the slayer, which shall flee thither. He's going to allow a slayer axe to flee. The slayer shall flee thither, that he may live. He's letting them just get out of town, God said. Just get out of town. Get out of here. You get away from murder, right? Okay. In this case of the slayer, which shall flee thither, that he may live, who killeth his neighbor ignorantly, whom he hateth not in times past. He never hated this guy. And when the man goeth into the wood with his neighbor, he hew wood, and hand fetch the stroke with the axe to cut down. Wow. The tree. He's cutting down a tree. But the axe accidentally gets to his neighbor's neck. And his head slipped from the helve. His head slipped down. He fell down. And guess what? He didn't cut the tree. He cut his neighbor, fucking decapitated him. He cut his neck. Huh. You didn't hate him in times past. Oh, but he lightened up his neighbor. Oh, he lightened up. This weight came off. He lightened up his neighbor. Ignorantly, whom he had not in times past hated. He lightened up his neighbor. Then he died. The guy died when he was trying to cut a tree. All of a sudden, his neck got in the way. He shall flee unto one of those cities and live. Oh, he's letting this guy get away with murder. Lest the avenger of the blood pursue the slayer while his heart is hot and overtake him, because his way is long, and slay him, whereas he was not worthy of death, inasmuch as he hated him not in times past. Wherefore I command thee, saying, Thou shalt separate 3 cities for thee. He's allowing a murderer to escape and flee and seek refuge. And God set up these 3 special cities. And then we go to Deuteronomy 28, which would open a really big can of worms, because there's like 53 verses that I want to read out of that. It's actually 68 verses long. I never did that in one video. Or you go to 39, Deuteronomy 28, 39. I forgot last video, to 42. Thou shalt plant vineyards and dress them, but shalt neither drink of the wine nor gather the grapes, for the worms shall eat them. He's not allowing you to have the fucking wine or the grapes. You could go ahead and grow them, but the worms are going to eat them, you know. Thou shalt have olive trees throughout all thy coasts, but thou shalt not anoint thyself with the oil, for thine olive shall cast his fruit. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity. Just don't enjoy your sons and daughters, and they're going to go away in captivity. Oh, wow. All the trees and the fruit of the land shall be locusts consumed. Why don't you dump your religion